instalment from Curve Studios, we are presented with a complete pack of games of our favourite blood-soaked clone mashing platformer, the Stealth Inc. A Clone in the Dark Ultimate Edition. We've already reviewed A Clone in the Dark, which is on the PS3 and Vita. You can find that in a link below this video. But Ultimate Edition wraps up all the expansion packs into one and puts them on the PS4. If you've not played this game before, it's pretty much the best way to experience a game. As well as the original 80 levels from Stealth Inc. or Stealth Bastard, as it was originally known on the PC, you have 40 more levels from the expansion packs that came to the Vita and the PS3. The teleporter chambers and the Lost Clones levels are more of the same essentially, but that's not a bad thing. The game is varied and it's interesting enough to warrant feeding the platform logic time-based puzzles addict more of what he wants, plus it does take the level of challenge up a notch if you are a seasoned player. The teleporter chambers sees you using 2 teleportation discs that can be chucked and thrown beyond obstacles. Think of a 2D platformer version of Valve's Portal games and you pretty much get the idea. This adds a new and interesting challenge to the death-laden corridors that you must travel through. Add to that the usual black humour and trial and error aspects. This is a great addition to the game. The portals can be used tactically, and enemies can be transported to a central door opening and laser removing switches that you'll need to plan ahead for to escape the level you're in. The problem solving involved here is very satisfying, as is certain levels that require pin-sharp timing and accuracy to solve. Some problems seem almost impossible to solve until, much like Limbo, the simple and elegant solution suddenly appears and you kick yourself in an Occam's razor-like lament. Each level ends up on the usual end-of-level boss, involving a lot more danger and planning with solutions taking a lot more steps. The variety of levels is, as always, excellent and original and will keep you wanting to come back for more. The difference in graphical quality on the PS4 isn't a major step up, especially as the art design is obviously retro. However, you will notice more guts in the aftermath of the many deaths, and the beating heart on the floor was a nice touch, and something I didn't notice in the previous versions. The Lost Clones levels bring in a story element to the game, where you travel through the levels and discover what became of the workers deep underground who ran the machinery before you arrived. Obviously the blood on the walls is a big clue, but you might also be lucky enough to find a few decrepit survivors here and there. The game works beautifully on the PS4 and is more enjoyable with the DualShock 4 controller and its improved fine control. Depending where you are in the levels, the light on the controller changes colour to match the level of visibility you have within the shadows. So if your clone is fully visible, the light glows red on your controller to match the colour of your clone's stealth goggles. If you haven't played Stealth Inc. before, this is a great value buy for the price. With 120 levels and great replayability to improve your speedruns and beat rivals on the leaderboards, it's well worth a buy. If you have played the original version, you might find the cost a bit high, just for the bonus packs. However, Curve are working on a way of offering a price reduction to existing owners. Stealth Inc. Ultimate Edition is out now to buy on the PSN store.